Hello, Boogie, and good morning. Oh, it's starting to get, that is a red moon. Oh my beautiful goodness. Yeah. Well, I don't have a ton to say today. First off, hi. Oh, there we go. Now the light is balancing itself out. Oh. So, I thought I would catch you up on what's happening right now. Maybe so that you have a little bit of context as to what exactly is going on. We have a president by the name of Donald Trump. He is one of the most controversial presidents in history. Sorry. I was getting messages from peoples. I'll just ignore them for now. But I'm not a huge fan of him. And I wasn't a huge fan of his major competition either. Primarily due to the fact that it was kind of like in many regards, the past few elections have been the greater of two evils. And it's been feeling like they've been getting steadily worse and worse. And there was a lot of controversy around both of our candidates. And I couldn't vote for either. Donald Trump, well, just look in your history books and you'll see a lot of information on him. I'm sure of that. Or just check anywhere on the internet for Donald Trump, and yeah, you'll find tons of different opinions, even now. And his competition was Hillary Clinton. And actually, she just released a book blaming the person who in many regards should have been the Democrats nominee or candidate, depending on which side of the story you were following the most. And yeah, politics are complicated. But in all honesty, out of the two, Hillary was worse for a lot of different reasons. And I'm sure that there's going to be a lot of people blasting me for this. But this is how I believe based on the information that I've been given. And maybe in a later video, you'll see or maybe in a yeah, this is me right now. Maybe in another video you will see me putting up other information that people have shared with me since now. Because right now, on considered coincidences in some cases, and other cases she could have saved him. Now, I'm not saying some of those choices were easy on her, and if anyone tells you that she laughed during an interview or anything like that, that's something that I believed for the longest of times, and it turned out not to be true. But it was the only information that was coming out. I wasn't able to find anything else on that. So that's why I believed it. I wasn't seeing any other information for the longest of times. Like, for months, I didn't see anything else, which is kind of sad. Alright, let's adjust that. See, now you can see me. Not really. It is getting darker and darker with each morning. Hey, look over there. You see that? Yeah, that's light. Oh, look. You can actually tell where I'm at now. That worked extremely well. Better than I thought it would, actually. Oh, and now it's back to being dark. Why? Why is my white balance so off? I don't know. It's just my phone, so yeah. Anyway, let me get that back up. Yeah, and that's the state of the things are right now. Politically, things are complicated. Donald Trump is shoving his foot so far up his rectum that the few good things that he's doing are being outweighed by everything else. I don't know what to believe. I don't know who to trust. And it's a scary thing. Scary world right now. Like right now, North Korea has successfully tested nuclear bombs. And yeah. So in other news, I think that's it. As far as the state of the world politically. Now, there are some good things happening right now in the non-political spectrum. Things that, kind of keep our minds off of how terrible the world currently is. There's plenty of good movies out. We have some amazing actors and actresses. You actually recently saw a solar eclipse. And you absolutely loved it. It's like they had these like pair of sunglasses that were like high powered, even though they looked cheaply made. And I wore them too, so I wore them before you did, just because I wanted to make sure that they wouldn't hurt your eyes. And as soon as you knew what they were for, you would put them on, look right up at the sun. Oh. Same person. Yeah. But yeah, you were just so... you didn't look excited. You looked extremely curious. It's like you were examining what you were looking at compared to what you were seeing before that. And there were a few times where you tried to look right up at the sun. And I was like, no, sweetie, you wear these. And that's one of the reasons I love being around you. Love seeing what you see. Because you're not afraid. Like, with just this knowledge alone, like, knowing how you treat things, how you approach things, you could very well be a great scientist. Now, I'm not going to limit you to that. You could... right now, from what I'm seeing, your potential is limitless. You could do a lot of great things with the world. No matter what you choose, I'm going to push you towards that. Now, if you do choose something that I think is not going to get you anywhere in life, I will explain that to you. I'll still support you on that, but I will explain to you the potential outcomes and how the rest of the world is handling that, or how it's going back in my times, or what good job prospects are with that. I want to make sure that I'm not just blindly letting you go. I'm going to support you, yes, but I'm going to make sure that you're also well informed. And it's like, there are a lot of things that people are getting into that I think they shouldn't. It's my own personal opinion. It is not pure fact or anything like that. So you may want to take it with a grain of salt in some cases. But I don't think that women's studies is important, because there are so many people majoring in that. There's just not a need for it. And what kind of jobs can you get with that? Like, maybe I'm just ignorant to the plentiful jobs that women's studies can get you, but I don't know. So that's the state of me right now. That's how I've always been. I've always been one for research, but I don't want to get into something unless I can profit from it. And right now, the state of colleges, there's not a lot of really good jobs you can profit from. Going to a technical school, going to a trade school or something like that, yeah, you can most definitely pay off any debts associated with that fairly easily. And yeah, now you can see me, but it's due to red lights. Now, sorry, it's been a rough day, or a rough few days. I am still, see, and it's gone. I am still not used to just coming home and not picking you up from your aunt's house or your babysitter's house. And, I don't know what else to say. Tonight we plan on gonna say that in a lot of these videos, but I do. Despite you being a typical toddler, getting into everything, crying anytime you don't get your way, just like I said, being a typical toddler. Despite all of that, I think you're gonna do alright. And I don't really mind that. Yeah, there have been times where I've screamed out in frustration. Of course, that makes you cry, and then I feel bad, so we hug. It's like you've gotten into the habit of any time you don't get your way on something, you start crying and you go over to hug me as if you're apologizing. And I think that's really cute. It's like you're apologizing for getting in trouble, for doing the wrong thing. And you see how frustrated it makes me when you are being bad. And you understand what that means. Hopefully that means that I'm doing a good job as a dad. Hopefully you're understanding why I'm frustrated, why I get angry. Not just the fact that I'm angry and you have to hug me. I don't want you to think that at all. You don't have to hug everyone who's angry. I promise you. States of like your mother and I, there was recently a really big fire close by where we live, like just a few miles away, and it destroyed a chicken farm. Right now you're calling chicken bok-boks. We are calling most birds bok-boks, but it's because chickens go bok-bok. And they destroyed, I think the last number I heard was the fire destroyed 300,000 chickens. And they supply chickens to a lot of stores. So the price of eggs may be going up, but we're going through your grandmother for eggs. So, yeah. Your grandmother gets too many eggs, and so she's like, we have too many, please take some. Yeah. Anyway, Boogie, I hope to see you tonight.